Well, folks, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing my latest purchase from eBay, another Rivarossi big boy. I decided to buy another one of these a few weeks ago. As some of you may know, I already own a Rivarossi big boy, but the thing I'm starting to really discover about older Rivarossi locomotives is that they're not that reliable. In my opinion, the parts Rivarossi was putting into their locomotives, they're all pretty good quality parts in my books. But the thing about older Rivarossi locomotives is I don't find that they stay together very well, so I find I've been having a lot of problems with almost all of my old Rivarossi steam engines with bolts popping out and stuff. I've been torquing them down, trying to make sure, that won't happen, but it just seems to be something that happens on a lot of older Rivarossi engines. So, yeah. The one I currently have, it was taken out of commission for a long time because one of the bolts popped out and I wasn't able to find it. I was able to put another bolt in it from another Rivarossi steam engine because it turns out they used the same bolts, which was lucky. But in any case, I just find that I've been having some reliability issues, and Big Boy is a very popular request on all of my live streams, so I thought it would be good to buy another one, have two of them, and then, if one breaks down, we got another one, which is hopefully running, and then between the two of them, we can hopefully always have a running Rivarossi big boy, or two, who knows. So, yeah, I went on eBay, and lo and behold, I found one which I felt was going for a pretty decent price. There are some catches. It doesn't work. But the thing is that I find Rivarossi big boys, the prices on eBay are just crazy. So I figured I'm willing to buy one cheaper and just try to get it working, because in all likelihood, it's probably just seized or something like that due to old lubricants. The locomotive from the pictures appeared to be completely intact, which is always what I look for when buying a junked locomotive. If you buy an engine that's broken, but you have all the parts, you got a pretty good shot at getting it working. It's when you buy engines that are missing parts, you could be looking at trouble. So yeah, this one was intact. So hopefully we'll be able to get it running. Yeah, I thought it'd be good to have two of them. So yeah, I bought it for it was 200 Canadian dollars. It's about 170 American. Might sound like a high price, but I was seeing boiler caps going for $50 just as parts. So these things, the price on them, it's just gone through the roof. I see them going for like 300 bucks. So I figured, yeah, 200 bucks doesn't seem too bad. So here it is. Why don't we go take it over to table, and we'll get this thing all unboxed. I'm really curious to see how it looked. It looked to be in pretty decent condition, but there's only one way to find out. All right, let's get this thing unboxed. I think we can actually unbox this from the middle because it looks like the seller connected two boxes together to actually get this thing all packaged up, which is kind of funny. But anyway, let's see what we have in here. Oh boy, look at this. This is exciting. It looks like it's in its original box, which it would be awesome if it was. You can see it. Yes. Well, give props to the seller. They took their packaging of this very seriously. Ah, yeah. Look at that. Rivarossi big boy. Really, really nice. I like the packaging, too. They did such a nice job. Rivarossi, made in Italy. Como, Italy, to be particular. Anyway, so, yeah, here it is, my new-to-me big boy. The seller said that this thing didn't run, and I trust that it doesn't, because I don't know why they would, title it falsely. But why don't we take it over to the track and just see if it will start or anything like that? You never know. I don't think it's gonna really run, but it might show some signs of life. Who knows? Let's take it out of the box. Here's the tender, and it all looks to be in pretty good condition. I don't think it's missing any parts, at least nothing major. That's kind of weird. This thing's got a foreign coupler on it. Huh, European style coupler. This is like the same as my HCW 909 model, my Swedish E2 steam locomotive. Well, I guess I'll be able to pull the Wakefield train with this. I don't know, I've never seen that before on North American equipment, except maybe the Hiawatha. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, it looks like we got some parts which have come off of it. Make sure I don't lose those. And now for the beast itself. Looks like, yeah, it has definitely got some stuff that needs to be done on it, but it looks to me like pretty much everything is there, which is fantastic. Okay, it's missing a few parts. But, yeah, for the most part, it looks to be in pretty good condition. It's not even too dusty or anything like that. Nice Rivarossi motor in there. It looks like they mounted them sideways. I think this is an older Rivarossi big boy than the one I currently have, actually. It looks like an older style of motor. The one I have is fairly modern, plus this is in a Rivarossi box versus the one I got was in an AHM box, so yeah, I think this might be genuine pre-AHM Rivarossi. I could be very mistaken on that, but might just be. I don't know. But yeah, great looking model. Let's take this thing over to the track and see if it will do anything. I'm kind of curious. All right, so we've got it all set up on the track. Again, the seller did say that this engine didn't run, but I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to get anything out of it. I personally just think it's seized or something like that, which can happen with lubricants drying, you know, from a long time, or maybe it has an electrical problem. Who knows, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to try to give this thing some power and see if it will do anything for us. Oh, I saw it move it a tiny bit. Huh, okay, let's give it a little bit more power here. What the heck? That's true. That's not bad. I mean, it's like it's struggling, but it's doing it. Yeah, it's definitely not like good, but that's a lot better than I was expecting. I think it's getting better. Yeah, look at it go. It's on a roll now. Heck, this is way better than I was expecting. That's fantastic. Let's go have a look. Just want to make sure it's not pulling too many amps. It's not great, but I mean, the fact that the seller said this thing didn't run, and here it is, you know, in my books, this is running. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Way better than I had anticipated. Yeah, this thing's come right back to life. You know what I think happened? I think this thing was sitting in a basement for eons, and the commutator and the contacts got all oxidized. And just from running it around a little bit, we've rubbed off some of the oxidization, and now it's kicking. So when they tested this thing, maybe it didn't run at all, but just giving it a good amount of power seems to have got it kind of back to life. I mean, it needs work. I'm sure it does need new lubricants and everything like that, but I mean, this is pretty good. Very, very pleased with that. All right, let's bring it home. We got a working light, too. I didn't even know these things had working headlights. Wow. The one I have has a light, but I didn't know that they made them with actual working lights. I thought that was something you had to install later on, so yeah, I'm very happy to see that, too. Wow. All right, well, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Very, very impressed with that. I mean, I know it's not perfect, and it wasn't dirt cheap, but heck, to get one of these things in essentially running condition, you know, for 170 American dollars, that doesn't seem too bad to me. I mean, I have to do some work on all this, but you know what? With a bit of crazy glue, I'll be able to fix all of this. Hopefully I'll be able to find a part. I didn't realize it was missing this in the listing. I guess I just didn't look at the photos carefully enough, but I'm sure I could do something about that. I don't think it's too hard a part to maybe make a mimic of or something. Who knows? But yeah, in any case, I'm thrilled with this. Great, great new addition to the collection. Well, folks, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I am absolutely thrilled with this thing. I really can't believe that it, turned out to be a runner. I just don't understand why the seller didn't, try to test it more. But in any case, I'm not going to argue with a good thing. I'm very happy that this turned out to be in better condition. And I'm confident with a bit of work, a bit of cleaning and lubrication, and some work on the cosmetics of it, we can make this thing even better. And yeah, then in future live streams, we'll be able to run it, and maybe we can do something kind of wild, like, I don't know, double head both of them or something. I don't know. In any case, it should be interesting. But yeah, until then, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching.